Hello, I am Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also a co-founder and a confounder. President and tech guy behind Keto Chow. If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for daily updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. Thanks so much for joining us on our keto journey.
Okay. Let's see. Maria says, I want to attempt my order again using PayPal. Chris, have you heard of any issues with PayPal? No. We had several hundred orders that people placed using PayPal yesterday. So anyway, let's see. Let's go up and see who's here.
That's weird that you're having problems. I mean, it's not weird because sometimes that just happens. It's not necessarily PayPal specific. But we can definitely look and make sure everything's hooked up correctly.
Yep. Let's see. Visual Ketos here. Tamara says, I won the giveaway from Serious Keto and haven't heard anything from Keto Chow. Just wondering if I accidentally missed or deleted the email. And I replied and said, I'm not seeing anything for you in the last 2 months. So you may want to reach out to Serious Keto. So
yeah, make sure.
Even if he announces that you won, you have to talk to him and get your information over to him.
Yeah, because he doesn't have your address. Like, even if we have your address, he would have to make sure that he.
Which she's placed orders from us before.
Yeah.
So, anyway, let's see. Visual Keto says, was just watching Wendy and her war of the BBBE breads.
Nice.
She's so much fun. Let's see. Jill is here. So is Rita and Carrie. Betsy says, about a foot of snow here in Chicago and very cold today. I hate thinking about clearing off my car.
Oh, yeah. Too bad you can't just stay home.
Cindy says, good morning from cloudy Florida. And Tamara's going to do that. Maria is here. Let's see. Lady Smith's had a moment with stomach this morning.
Oh, no.
Whatever it was, no longer in there. Just chilling and recovering. No idea what brought that on.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
You're going to spew in this.
Gross.
Let's see. Marie says, yay for caramel macchiato back in stock.
All right.
And for those of you who didn't get that notification, there actually is a thing on our website that if something's out of stock, for instance, here we go, chocolate peanut butter.
It is out of stock.
If you go here, it's notify me when available. That will send you an email. So all of the people who had signed up to be notified when caramel macchiato bulk bags were back in stock should have gotten the email yesterday. So it is indeed back in stock. And by the way, red licorice, black licorice. Red is still winning.
Oh, man.
Anyway.
Have you guys got your packages? Have you got to taste it yet? Anybody?
I think by now some people should have gotten it.
California people probably have.
Synergy says, stay warm up there, Betsy. I grew up in the suburbs and don't miss that weather at all.
Hello, Max.
He says, I want to attend. Oh, my order. Okay, I read that one on. Stwong is here, so is Jerry. Happy Saturday. And hope you're all doing well.
Yeah.
Becky is here, so is Rick Wentz. It's Fair Saturday to everyone.
I'm excited to get some stuff done today.
Betsy says, I'm so lonely. Becky says, nice shirt, Chris. Right? My wife got this for me for Christmas 2020.
Max, you might as well say hi. Everybody can see you.
I see you found your Sharka. Lisa says, good day of Shanka. I thought it had an R.
You, Shanka.
Oh, okay. Dorothy says, happy Saturday. Let's see. Claudia says, good Saturday morning, all. Let's see. Jerry says, on my iPad, but watching on the TV via Apple TV streaming.
Nice.
Aren't you all fancy with your Apple TV?
Oh, so fancy. I'm so fancy.
Esther says, first time pistachio Keto Chow. Tastes great. Good morning from Icy, Texas.
I saw I'm glad you like it.
On the Facebook support group, there was a lady who had made Keto Chow pistachio into a pudding and was eating it. And it's kind of funny. They post that, and immediately, every time, the first post is always, wait, how do you make that?
That's so funny. Is that drink for you?
No, this is your drink.
I would like it.
In fact, I don't even know if you managed to get it open before. But one of the things I always try to do is, when I do a post, is anticipate people's reactions and their questions. So, for example, One of the questions that came up, let's see if I can find this really quick, was, okay, so black licorice. There's a chemical, a naturally occurring chemical inside of black licorice called, what's it called? Glycyrrhizin, I think.
And it's not a chemical man put in.
Yeah,
it's just naturally occurring.
Yeah. And I put naturally occurring compound, call that.
Oh, compound.
If you consume too much of it, it causes your potassium levels to get low. Let me make that a bit bigger.
But that's like in hugely excessive amounts.
So the FDA recommends if you're over 40, eating 2 ounces, which is 60 grams of black licorice a day for at least 2 weeks could land you in the hospital with an irregular heart rhythm or arrhythmia.
But that's also only the black licorice that actually has the black licorice root.
Yes.
There's a lot of ones that don't have that.
Yeah. Okay. So the Black Licorice Keto Chow uses 2 grams of black licorice flavoring. I don't have a good answer as far as like what percentage of that 2 grams is actual like black licorice that could contain the compound. But let's take the worst case scenario and assume the entire 2 grams is actual licorice. To get the 60 grams, you would need to consume 30 meals of Keto Chow a day for 2 weeks, which is 780 grams of protein, and that's not going to happen.
Yeah, I just love how you put these extreme, never possible scenarios into our website.
Right. Well, I'm anticipating the question that's going to come up. Does Keto Chow, someone's going to hear, oh crap, there's black licorice make my potassium levels drop. The black licorice Keto Chow would. Do I need to be worried about? No, not really.
But now that you said it, everybody's going to be worried about it. That's the thing.
They shouldn't.
Right?
Let's see. Vicky says, good Saturday from Florida. Becky says, you take PayPal now? Oh, snap. We have always accepted
we've always
PayPal.
taken PayPal.
In fact, back in the day when we didn't accept credit cards, we only accepted PayPal.
Back in the good old days.
Yeah, your leg is bouncing up and down.
My hands are hot.
Oh, okay. Easy Zell says, good morning, everyone. Put them on my neck. Looking forward to receiving my licorice. Oh, my neck is cold, too.
Your neck is hot, too.
Anyway, she's going to get it on Monday. Visual Keo says, hello, everyone. Sonia says, good Saturday morning. Saw where my Keto Chow order is on its way.
Yay!
Claudia is about to try banana for the first time.
Ooh, I hope you like it.
We need to make Joe's banana pie today.
I have all the stuff for it. And we got to do that with the high-key cookies before the children eat them all.
I hid them.
Oh, you did?
Let's see. 2 great. Oh, my gosh.
Will you fix
Look,
Kate's happy birthday sign?
It's the second thing right there. 2 crazy ketos, keto banana cream pie. Here you go. It's got the
show more.
It's got the recipe right there. So it's a scrambled egg pudding.
We have to buy eggs.
We have eggs. We have 2 18 packs in the fridge.
Do we?
Well, we did.
Because I used like 12 yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna make lasagna
and we're gonna make lasagna
which
noodles.
Means they're gonna be gone
today. So yeah, I'm actually planning on going to Sam's Club this morning because we're probably gonna need stuff.
Eggs.
And we haven't made taco meat in a while. Anyway, let's see. Mimi says, good morning. Hear all the good reviews about licorice, so I ordered some. As soon as I receive them, I have to try it and order more. Let's see. Steve says, hello, getting ready to make the keto spicy deviled eggs from the recipe section.
Oh, nice.
Dorothy says, completing my Valentine order for my daughters today and my licorice to me. Can't wait.
Should we see how many Valentine things are left? Does that have a availability bar?
It does not have an availability bar. There's a lot of them. Let's see.
Because they were more than half gone last time we
Maria
checked.
says, thanks. I'm hoping it was just a glitch. Janice says, good morning.
I hope so, too.
Carrie's saying, hi to Rickwood.
Hi.
Tara says, good morning and happy Saturday. I keep reading Catterday, and I'm not sure why.
He just likes cats, apparently.
Yeah. I like cats. They're difficult to eat by myself. Sandra says, good morning. When I go to the website and go to the recipes, the arrow to advance to the next page won't take me past page 3. Let's see that.
Thank you for letting us know.
Miriam doesn't like to put her arm around me. Let's see. So next. So I'm not seeing an arrow. Maybe it's a...
Arrow. It looks like it's staying the same. See, key line.
There you go.
Key line. Dang it!
Okay.
We'll work on that.
hey, John, when you're looking at this, remind me to tell Nick to fix the website.
It's crazy.
That is weird.
But you can.
I wonder if clicking on.
If you click on.
2. No?
Can you type in
16.
a recipe and it'll come up?
Yeah, so that worked. But yeah, I think you just
type
need
in
to
the drop biscuits and see if it'll come up.
drop. There's the drop biscuits.
So you can type it in by recipe.
So yeah. Or
like
you
if
can
you wanted
search
to look
by
up
flavor.
those deviled eggs, you could type it in.
Devil. There they are.
Keto spicy deviled eggs.
You're a spicy deviled egg.
Thank you.
Let's see. So we'll get that fixed. Betsy says, sorry, it was deleted. I had 4 Amazon deliveries yesterday. I look forward to seeing them. I'm so lonely. Okay.
Oh.
There you go. Maya is here. Good morning, Chowlings. Lisa's here as well.
Maya.
Let's see. Becky says, got a sweet talk mug hubby into letting me get my hubby.
Yeah.
Incidentally, for those of you who didn't see it, Holderness
Holy cow. I told you about this yesterday.
Yeah.
You have to look at the, that's a different
What
one.
moms want for Valentine's Day.
It's so cute. Hey, girl. It's so funny.
He's talking about how he's gonna clean the toilet and go and renew her DM. Oh, I renewed your DMV today.
Yay! I love you. I feel so loved.
Anyway, let's see. Tara says I got my Valentine's box of red licorice order yesterday.
Yes,
so excited for the red licorice today.
You're trying it today.
Gary says good morning from sunny Sedona, Arizona.
Nice.
Let's see. Dorothy says was up at 4:30 a.m. So I had my pistachio keto chow all ready this morning. I'd like to wait until you're
on. I like to wait until cheers.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
Nice.
Well, I'm glad that you got it done. You should go to bed early tonight then.
Yeah.
Let's see. Shauna says happy ordered caramel macchiato yesterday day.
Yay.
And says good morning. Randy says my licorice is at the post office waiting to be delivered when we get back home.
Awesome.
Well, this is morning chow hounds waiting on 50 pounds of locally raised Angus ground beef to be delivered.
Oh
Only
my gosh.
$3.75 a pound. That's fantastic.
Awesome.
Jennifer says I made raspberry cheesecake, PSMF bread, and cake with cream cheese drizzle. Can't wait to try a black licorice.
I want that too.
And Becky's going to the collectible show in West Palm today.
Oh, how fun.
Maria says I made my first order hack for the creamy Butterfinger.
Right.
It tastes just like hamburger.
Right.
Which
That's my
follows
favorite one.
with, wait, how do you make Butterfinger?
Chocolate toffee and chocolate peanut butter together.
Yep.
They're a match made in heaven.
Carrie says I had some pumpkin spice caramel keto chow. It was good.
Nice.
Are you still using olive oil or did you try butter yet?
Oh, yeah.
Claudia says I just bought the big bag of caramel macchiato and some of each licorice. Nom. I wonder how many orders we're up to today. It'll be interesting. Let's see. Synergy says I'm getting ready to order the licorice flavors and also more of a few flavors I recently tried for the first time.
Nice.
Can't wait to make licorice ice cream. That sounds so good.
So awesome.
Shauna says I love my black licorice keto chow yesterday with a bunch of hearts. Let's see. Kathy's here. J-Dog says I have red licorice in the fridge and one each in the freezer for the creamy. Also pistachio creamy, adding some cashews, but not too many. But I like cashews.
Nice.
I need to get some creamies because Audrey kept on using the creamy bowls, and I think there's only 2 that are being used right now. So I need to get some of those in there.
Swipe those.
Yeah.
Put your name on it.
Esther says I'm addicted to eating pistachios. So this Keto Chow pistachio is a great thing. And
Yeah.
pistachios, if I can only get the ones that are in the shells,
Otherwise,
and I have
you
to
just
say,
eat the whole bag.
I'm like, I can eat 3. Otherwise,
Just 3?
yeah.
Yeah, Ruth will eat the whole bag too.
Because I mean, there was that bag of shelled pistachios, and it's so easy to grab a handful, and it's like 15 carbs. Oh. Anyway.
Not good.
Nope. Let's see. Teresa says good morning.
Morning.
Betsy says, anyone know of a good book explaining ancestral eating? I don't know, but Dr. Ken Berry will
coming
explain
out
that
with a
the
new
proper
one.
human diet
Mhm.
is eating the sort of stuff that our ancestors would have had.
Yeah. He's writing one right now.
Well, I thought that was one about
It's about the proper human
labs. Oh.
It's about the proper human
Is
diet.
that okay?
Yeah. And then there's why you get fat and what to do about it, right? There's what's Ben Bickman's book called?
It's something about being sick. Why we get sick or something like that.
Maybe.
That sounds right. Dorothy says, I love pistachios also.
eggplant.
Next time I'll make a pudding instead of a drink. Visual Keo says, Miriam, I'm loving the autumn colored hair. It looks just like autumn, right?
Autumn?
Yeah, like watch Autumn Keto?
No, I haven't seen her new hair yet.
No, I haven't seen her hair either. No,
okay.
Anyway, it makes me think of warm sun on my skin, which we all need right now.
I do need that too.
Let's see. TJ says, don't worry, be happy.
No worries.
Blue says, yeah, also there's plenty of potassium in Keto Chow as well. Let's see. Jerry says, banana ice cream is so dreamy. Sheldon was talking about the NASA offers 1 million. I looked that up. That Keto Chow would not apply to that. Or would not work for that because what they're looking for is innovative ways of growing food during the trip.
Gotcha.
Because they don't want to bring it all with them. They want to grow it. Which unless you're going to bring along chickens in zero gravity or something like that. Yay, it's the
Oh, you interrupted yourself with the washer.
The done song. Yeah, the washer song.
Nice.
Anyway, what they're looking, it's going to be plant only is what they're looking for. Because, chickens in zero gravity isn't going to work. Neither are cows.
Yeah.
But, that's what they're looking for with that thing. I did look it up. Keto Life Granny says, morning all.
Good morning.
Maya says, Miriam, speaking of yesterday, non-scale victories, I just ordered my new leggings in extra large instead of
Extra
2XL.
Yes! I almost cried. Maya, I'm so proud of you. Yay.
Rick one says, Chris, when I was talking to you about the other day about the peaches and cream and vanilla Keto Chow, I was asking about something about a crumble. Found one with granola on the Keto Chow website. Can't wait to try it.
Oh, nice.
TJ says, I think I'm going to have to start buying butter 10 pounds at a time. We usually get the 6, is it 16? No, it's 4 pound. The ones they sell at Sam's Club. Mm-hmm. That's 4 packages.
Oh, yeah.
4 pounds of butter at a time. So that's how we usually buy it. And I don't get the fancy stuff. I get the,
excuse me, I had to yawn.
The cheap stuff.
Whoa.
Gina says, good morning, everyone. I'm so happy it's Saturday. I'm having a warm Keto Chow today, but haven't decided which flavor. Well, caramel macchiato is back in stock, so you don't have to hoard that anymore.
It is. The book is Why We Get Sick, the hidden epidemic at the root of most chronic disease and how to fight it.
So if I didn't get it right, I got close.
Yeah, why we get sick. That was just the other words that went along with it.
Esther says, made protein bread last night, ate a third of it when it's too full to eat dinner. Sounds like you ate dinner.
It's because it's eggs. I think we just think it's bread, but it's just eggs. Really, I just ate like 5 eggs, so I'm pretty sure I'm full. Right?
Jerry says, have you seen Carolyn's All Day I Dream About Food recipe for keto taco pie? I just saw her vid before the live stream. It looks yummy and easy.
Yeah, I haven't seen that, but I do like her recipes. We have a killer tamale pie on our recipe site. It's so good, and I love it so much. We should make that today for dinner. Let's write that down.
The spicy taco tamale pie. Yes. I don't know that we have the stuff.
Well, you're going to go to the store.
Olive oil, pepper, yellow onion, garlic, ground beef, chili powder.
But we have to get ground beef anyway for the lasagna.
It's almond flour.
Mm-hmm. We have that. And
almond flour, coconut flour, the savory chicken soup.
Mm-hmm. Almond milk. We have apple cider vinegar, corn extract, cornbread flavoring. We have.
Yeah, we've got that.
Yes.
We do have almond flour.
I'm so happy you said that because I freaking love that recipe.
I thought we were all out of almond flour.
I bought another bag.
Oh, okay. Claudia says, bananas, everything I hoped it would be.
Oh, it is?
Madeline says, I love the black licorice flavor. Going to make the tiger tail ice cream tonight.
Yes,
Dorothy
Madeline,
says,
you like it.
I'll do the Valentine order right after this live stream just in case. Yes. Okay. Patsy says, good morning from Blackfoot, Idaho. I have a problem ordering. I need to change my card on file, but I cannot find a way on your website to do so. So if you're talking about you get the shop pay thing that pops up, there's a no, I want to use a different method to pay.
A different card. So it's almost at the end. So where the shop pay comes up and it's kind of skinny on the. I
wonder if I can trigger that. Let's
see. You'd have to make an order, and then it would show your stuff. So that's the problem.
Hold on a second. I'm not sharing for a reason.
Oh, right okay. Now. Just in case this credit card just. Oh my gosh, gingerbread really is almost gone. What?
Okay, express checkout.
Okay, we're looking at something and you're not looking at it.
Now, if you're talking about a subscription, that's something else. Let's see, email address. Oh my gosh.
If you do continue with shop pay, then oops.
Oh my gosh.
He's trying to hurry.
Well.
So we're typing stuff in. But I was going to ask, who was it?
No, I'm not going to do it. It's asking too much stuff. Anyway, but there is a way that if you're talking about a subscription, you actually just might have to cancel the order and start a new subscription.
Oh yeah, that would work.
If you have an old subscription, it doesn't allow you to change it.
Yeah.
If you're talking about a new order, you just have to click the no, I don't want to use Shop Pay. Use a different payment method, and you can use whatever you want, or you can use cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
Pay with them Dogecoins you got.
Yeah.
Debbie says, "Hi, all. Black and red licorice arrived yesterday, and in my fridge, and made with 2 tablespoons of butter." Also, Patsy, if you are really having a problem with it, call us during regular business hours.
Yeah,
we're in the same time zone as you. So that'd be Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 2 hours after Eastern Time. Anyway, let's see. Joanne says, wishing everyone a great weekend. Yeah, and Patsy said, that should be morning. I knew what you meant. Danny says, good morning. I just ordered my Valentine bundle and some licorice Keto Chow. Let's see. Exchange student says, what's everyone's favorite way to use the raspberry cheesecake?
I like it as a cheesecake.
Yeah, there is that recipe that uses the keto bars to make no-bake cheesecake
right.
bars.
That's in the Valentine bundle.
That is in the Valentine bundle.
I actually really like that recipe too. I was thinking about making that this weekend and then we didn't get to it. But I have the stuff for it. I do like raspberry cheesecake just as the pudding, which if you haven't heard how to make the pudding, it's literally just whipped cream without water, and then you just use an immersion blender, and then you whip the cream.
It's basically whipped cream with Keto Chow mixed in.
And then you can thin it out with almond milk or water or whatever if you want it thinner.
You go on the recipe site, you search for pudding. There's several different ones.
But it's so easy.
Maria says they're on The Amazing Race. Yes, they are, and I haven't watched any of their episodes.
I have watched a few of those. I really like them. I like them better on their channel, but that's okay.
Claudia says, who wants to be my Valentine? So you send me some Keto Chow.
Okay.
Mary says, I just finished my Minnesota Ketonians meeting on Zoom. We're planning an in-person meeting in April, and we'll be demonstrating making Keto Chow ice cream in the creamy. Depending on how many people you have coming to that, go
Tell
to...
us and we'll send you some.
Oh, I'm sure I wasn't going to say that, but no, I was going to say go on lowcarbevents.com and submit it as an event.
Right.
Let's see. Maya says, let's see, I'm talking to Rick. John says, breakfast today, caramel macchiato coffee and crispy pork belly. John says, I ran out of egg white powder. Do you think making bread with whipped liquid egg whites and beef base Keto Chow would work? I think that Wendy has made that, actually. I'm not sure what the amounts are, but...
Yeah, I'm loving it on keto because she's done the beef base a lot. And we've used the...
Yeah, but we haven't ever used it with no egg white powder.
Oh.
Because the old way of making it was you would whip liquid egg whites, and then at the very end you would add additional protein, which would give it a firmer texture. Because just the whipped egg whites by themselves wasn't enough. I don't know if whipping in the beef base instead would work. I don't know, unfortunately. But I bet you if you go on Loving It on Keto, their YouTube channel, they will probably have some videos about that. In fact, someone said that they had videos about bread today. So,
you could always try it.
Yeah. Rick Wynn says Irish cream is good in coffee. Yeah, I've been trying other flavors, but I haven't had before. Nice. Shane Student says, do you have an expected time the licorice is going to sell out? No.
When it sells out.
When it sells out. And what usually happens with new introductions of limited edition flavors is there's a really big initial buy of the people who are like, I'm going to go for it. And then it will taper off for about a week as people get their orders.
People taste it and they're like, I like it or I don't like it.
And then you have the people, the original people reordering and new people who see all of the taste tests reports and say, okay, I'll go for it.
I would love to see some taste tests if you guys want to video yourself. Because that makes me
well, just watching Steve and
Joe
and Rachel, it's hilarious
so
because
funny.
it's insane how
So insane.
I was actually talking to
it's like what? Wait, what? That's my what? That's Keto Chow.
I was talking to Raven yesterday. She's like, "Wait, how on earth did this become a flavor?" And I'm like, "Oh, well, it was original." She actually gave it. She didn't like the sound of it, so she gave it to. She has 4 people who are working on the new season of Raven's Home that she has on Keto Chow now. Yes. That are like there at the production. Anyway, but she gave it away, and she's like, "Yeah, how did this become a thing?" I said, "Well, it was originally it was a joke to troll Joe. Like that was the entire purpose. I'm like, hey, give me some licorice flavor, and the place sent me licorice, and I got I'm like red licorice.
That's dead on.
And I opened it up. I'm like, what is this? So then I had to get the black licorice, and then it just became a thing. We were trying to get it done for Halloween.
Yeah, but like we said, it takes a long time to make a flavor.
And instead, we went for the gingerbread. So
yes, and I love the gingerbread too. It is almost gone. Yeah. I just wanted to say, Lynette and Kirsten were making Keto Chow candies yesterday, and they are like a gummy texture. They're kind of similar to the gummies that we had before. So if you up the gelatin just a little bit, it's a little bit harder. Yeah. So I like them.
I liked it better with them. And then, but the problem is they added a bit too much citric acid. Oh my gosh, my mouth just started salivating.
They had done multiple batches of them yesterday. And so the first one was like a good amount of citric acid. And then the guys were like, we need more. And so then they did more. And I'm like,
it hurt my mouth. So oh my gosh, my mouth is totally going crazy just thinking about it.
I know, right? Like gooseberries.
Yes, it is. Jerry points out that Kroger has boneless pork half loin for $1.99 a pound.
Nice.
Marie says try pistachio and coffee. So yeah.
Oh wow.
Jason is here. Says happy Saturday. Hi Jason. Mike says I mixed up red and black licorice last night.
Yes. Tell us what you think. Send me a video of you tasting it.
Randy says Nurse Cindy has a book called Carnivore Cure. That would be a good book.
Really?
Yeah.
Is she reading one? I don't think she's written a book.
I don't know. Blue says the lab book is done now, but Kim Howerton is having to publish it herself. Oh, okay.
The book Carnivore Cure is by Judy Cho. But I think we've met her, actually.
Rick says Dr. Lustig has a book called Metabolical.
Yes.
Catherine points out Mark Sisson's books are pretty informative.
That's true, too.
Ancestral eating. Vicky says, I hope my red licorice arrives today. Excited to try it. And Catherine says, I also like Rob Wolf's The Paleo Solution. Sherry is here. Jessica says, good morning. Shut down in Ohio.
Oh.
Had to reschedule delivery. Have a beautiful roast in the crock pot. JCB says, I'm so excited. Now that big bags are in stock, I can use the 2 small caramel macchiatos instead of holding them back. There you go.
Did Chris mention we didn't get that many caramel macchiato bags? We only got 2 pallets.
Well, it's like 700 of them. So.
I know, but that's still not that many.
Dorothy says, my last butter purchase was $1.97 a pound. If I bought 5 of them, I just broke out the first 2 pounds out of my freezer. Oh, nice. Sean says, I was taking away a craft class. I had the best keto friends. 4 messages that my favorite flavor was back in stock. Yeah, nice. That's right.
I messaged you, too.
Well, it says I like Costco's Kerrygold coffee cat. I buy 10 pounds of that.
Oh, nice.
Matt says, no licorice for me today. USPS decided to ship from Indiana to Missouri yesterday instead of Illinois.
It just wanted to go on a field trip, apparently.
Esther just got Valentine's bundle. Nice. Dwelling says, have a great weekend, everyone. Heading out. You'll have to catch the live as a replay.
Oh, that's okay. Be safe.
Let's see. Bob says, that was so kind for you guys to send a huge box of Keto Chow to Anita, the ketogenic woman. She's such a nice woman, and we really enjoy following her.
Yeah,
she has such a cool smile.
Yeah, she's super
cute.
she
nailed the thumbnail for her channel. It's like, I want to watch that just to see her smile.
Yeah.
Randy says, have a great weekend, Swang. Let's see. Betsy says, do we have a heart challenge today?
Oh, Max, tell me one thing you love about yourself. You have to. It has to be something you love about yourself, not something you love about what you do. Okay. He's thinking. We're waiting.
Okay. Becca says, my reminder, don't remind me. Did I miss anything world shaking? Nah. Bliss says, thank you for promptly adding big bags of caramel macchiato to the My Chow custom kit. It actually happened automatically.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
I love it when a plan comes together because stuff shows up on that page if it is tagged with the right thing, saying included in the My Chow, and it's in stock.
Okay, now you have to be shorter. Tell me what you discovered. What's one thing you love about yourself?
My healthy heart.
Your healthy heart? I love my healthy heart.
What Max should have said is that he's confident and doesn't care
about what other people think.
He's walking around with that hat.
Is that true, Max?
Yeah.
Will you say that to these guys? I love that I'm confident.
I love that I'm confident.
They can't hear you.
Thanks for the cool coin, bud. It really means a lot.
He is. He's confident and he doesn't care what other people think about him. So he likes to wear ridiculous outfits for fun.
Diana says, I got my small Keto Chow order today. Yay.
Yay.
James says, thanks everyone for the raspberry cheesecake recommendations.
Nice.
Gary says, now that into double digits, look, our cruise 2022, now only 99 days away.
Nice.
Crystal says, good morning. Debbie is cooking pork belly today. Trying to decide if I cook the whole 11 pounds or just 3 to 4 pound or 3 to 4 pound
Well,
chunk.
if you cook it now, you can pull it apart and do something with it later this week, or you can save it for another time.
Shauna wants to know, is there a progress bar in the caramel macchiato? There should not be a need. What our manufacturer did is they said, okay, we're going to run 2 pallets worth, and then we're going to switch over to chocolate peanut butter, which should be... They should have been doing chocolate peanut butter yesterday, which means that we might be getting it Monday or Tuesday.
It was pretty late when Steve got back from there, so
yeah, and
I would say
their truck is their big box truck, like the delivery van thing, wasn't working. So Steve drove down with his pickup truck.
Yep,
and they put 2 pallets on there, which is why we picked that co-packer in the beginning.
Because then we could go get them, but we have a shell on our truck. And so Steve's like, I'll just take my own truck.
Yeah, I mean, we can take it off.
Take the shell off.
Yeah, it takes 5 minutes to take the shell off.
No, it's hard.
Well, hard things are hard.
Hard things
anyway,
are hard.
So chocolate peanut butter should be being done early next week.
Done on
maybe Wednesday.
Mixed on Monday, but it's not mixed.
And then they're going right back to finishing the rest of the batch of caramel macchiato. This time around, we ordered twice as much as we did the first batch.
Just in case you guys liked it.
Yep. Becca says, Wendy tested using real egg yolks and melted butter today, along with different brand of beef powder. Oh, nice. Let's see. Jason says, morning from Southern California. Exchange student says, I was making the pizzelle recipe and put them in my dash griddle to see if I like the flavor.
Well, is it good? Do you like it?
Shauna says, best joke ever. Oh, we'll talk about the
licorice. The red licorice.
You guys are awesome, fun and genuine. Happy to call you friends. The agent says, from what I hear, a red licorice could be your solution to a cherry flavor. Maybe.
Yeah.
But it tastes like red vines. It doesn't taste like cherry.
Yeah. It doesn't taste like a cherry.
And from what I've read, red licorice flavor is actually supposed to be raspberry. It doesn't taste like raspberry though. Vicky says, will you make more gingerbread as the current supply runs out, or wait until fall? We currently have no plans to order more. So. We may revisit that after it sells out in a couple months, but it will not be restocked anytime soon.
Which means I should snack some too, because I really like that flavor.
Mike says, I'm drinking black licorice right now. It's very mild. I love it. Becca says, the fact that you folks can make a joke like this is one of the main reasons I love Keto Chow Company. You all have a great sense of humor.
Oh, thank you.
Let's see. Rick says, got to run. Pick up my eggs from the farmer I ordered. Nice. Shauna says, hi, Max.
In the cool funny hat.
In the cool furry hat.
Funny.
It looks like funny.
Those
Liz says, Joe's such a great sport. I think the next joke should be involved. Peanut butter and jelly.
Right. What the heck?
Mike says, too late for video. Plus, I'm not dressed for pictures yet. Let's see. Mike says, my chow boxes are behind due to the weather. I'm so sad. Been stuck in Northwest Ohio for 2 days. Nobody wants to be stuck in Northwest Ohio for 2 days. Come on.
Oh, man. I want to. Can I come hang out with you?
Clay wants to know, is there a reason that the single-serve chocolate peanut butter comes in different packaging? The company that we used to be using to do the other ones,
Yes.
their machine would get clogged with the chocolate peanut butter. We have a new company doing the packaging, and next batch of the chocolate peanut butter will be in the same packaging as all the other ones. So,
Yay!
fun fact, we used to have all of our stuff in the same packaging that the chocolate peanut butter is in, but everyone thought that they were protein bars.
And we're like, nope, it's powder.
Yep. Nancy says, I've purchased 3 different Keto Chow orders, and I've yet to try. Life is a little crazy. Can't wait to try it in my creamy, which I haven't used yet either.
Nancy!
I was at my parents' house last week. You were there too. And I said, hey, Mom, Dad, in order to use the creamy, first you have to take it out of the box.
Yeah.
They're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, it's right there, next to the sofa.
Your mom was so cute. She's like, I just wanted to get it on sale because I know I'm going to use it eventually.
Rihanna says, Mark Sisson is how I started keto.
Nice.
I heard an interview with him, then bought his book and jumped in.
I think I've gone through one of his books too, yeah.
And Sean says, yeah, Miriam, you did. I ordered it while I was out to dinner with a friend. Cat Claus says, good morning. My first surprise box is supposed to arrive today. Wow, at the beginning of the month. Nice. Shauna also points out, Max, that you have an amazing smile.
Yeah, he does.
Jerry says, nice A-Team reference. Right? Always
Team.
You probably think this is a picture of my family. It's not. It's the A-Team. That is an IT crowd reference. Gina says, Max can rock a hat.
Yeah, he can.
Maya says, is Max as tall as he looks? Max is taller than I am.
Yep.
Actually,
Max, how tall are you?
I don't think we know.
He's at least 6'3".
Okay, so we made the measuring stick thing to go on the wall,
And
which
he
we
is
had to
taller
move
than the
because
measuring stick.
we tore down that wall. So I'm glad we did it on a stick. And I think he's taller than the stick, and the stick goes up to 6'2".
Yeah, so we know he's at least 6'3".
Yeah.
My brothers and my dad are all 6'3". Chris is the tallest in his family. His family's not that tall.
One of your brothers got to 6'4".
No, I'm the same height as your dad.
Okay.
So, but it's funny because I think Max looks taller than he is because he stands up so straight, and he's skinny. So, I mean, skinny, trim, slim, whatever.
I also think his BMI is like 2.
Yeah, he has the cutest muscles, like you can see everything.
I'm going to call you 76 because I always try to teach my kids to march to the beat of their own drum. They do it, and I love it.
Yes.
Shauna says, thank you, Chris, for the progress bar info. Yeah, like I said, there shouldn't be a need for a progress bar on the caramel macchiato. Mm-hmm. Lucy Esther says, how awesome is it to have a reputable manufacturer? Nancy wants to know what's the shelf life of the big bags of chocolate peanut butter. So from the data, a couple of years ago, we had the testing done to get them certified for a 2-year expiration date, or rather, best by date. So from the date they're manufactured to the date that we recommend you consume them by in order to get all of the vitamins that it claims are on the back. After that date, it's actually still fine. Most of the stuff in our cupboard is expired because we're not using it for 3 meals a day for months at a time right now. So you can continue using it. It's fine. But we're in the process right now of having the test done for a 3-year shelf life. So then we can put that on the packages instead.
Yeah.
Jen says, that's great. Did you read your kids when growing
To your kids. Yes, we read to our kids when they were growing.
But not enough Dr. Seuss,
apparently.
Yeah.
I actually we were talking about nursery rhymes the other day, and I read nursery rhymes like crazy to Audrey and Haley and Kate, and I did not read nursery rhymes to Sam. And I'm like, don't you know the lady in the pumpkin? And he's like, what are you talking about, Mom? I'm like, we got to start reading. Sit on my lap.
Dorothy says, did I see a new package for the chocolate peanut butter? No, not yet.
No, we're just talking about it.
Yep. Yeah, but the big bag looks exactly the same as all the other ones. Shauna says, I'll be ordering caramel macchiato each time I'm down to one unopened bag. Okay. Lily says, red vine licorice is the best. Can't wait to try the red licorice. Love chocolate peanut butter, my favorite. Shauna says, you're going to need taller door jams. No, because all door jams are going to be the same height. If you're that tall, guess what? You deal with ducking.
Yep, you just get used to it. And you deal with your legs hitting things so funny when we were at Disneyland and I got in a ride with Max, and I'm like worried about, fitting in the ride this way, right? And he gets in, and I'm like, you have to move your knees so he can pull the thing down. He's like, I can't move my knees. Like, they can't disappear. And so he had to, like, go like this, like, sideways so that he could or like this way, like this. Yep. So he could put the bar down and then lift up his knees because it would go down because his knees go up. Yep. It's so funny. Like, he's just this long, like, spidery thing getting in the ride.
Tony says, is the Ninja loud for others? Yeah, it's very loud.
The nice thing is, it doesn't have to go very long. It's like
it only goes
2
for
minutes or something like that, so it's tolerable.
Although I did come down and you guys were eating lunch, and I'm like, permiso.
I know, it was kind of annoying because we were trying to talk. But that was nice that you said that. But the other ice cream maker, it takes like 30 minutes. And I love it, that compressor ice cream maker. But now that we have the Ninja, I'm like,
we haven't even turned it on in months.
We haven't. Yeah. We haven't turned it on since we've tried the Ninja. But the Ninja's expensive. And so was the other compressor ice cream.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, the Ninja was cheaper. Jessica's, I feel like a child around your family.
Yeah, Jessica went out to dinner with us the other day. And we had Kate with us. And Kate she's probably as tall as me, but she's a lot thinner. And so she also looks taller than she is. And so we're like just towering over cute Jessica with her cute hair.
Jerry says, my black and red licorice Keto Chow. My Valentine's bundles are going to be waiting for me when I get home from work. They can't wait. Betsy says, the Ninja's very loud. I always think it's broken. Yeah, well, at one point it does this like oh boy, that was... Melody says, I love when you guys keep making new flavors and recipes to keep Keto exciting. Thank you for all your hard work and commitment to your customers.
Oh, thank you. And Melody, your picture looks amazing. You're so cute.
Esther says, my aunts, uncles, dad's brother, son, daughter are all tall from 5'11" to 7'1".
Holy cow.
I'm 5'13".
Yeah, you're not even 6.
Half.
You're 6 foot. 6'2".
I'm 5'13" and a half.
That's not a thing.
Hero says, anyone had any inflammation with the chocolate peanut butter? Not that I've heard of. If people can tolerate peanuts, then they're usually just fine with it. Denny says, how about a toasted coconut flavor? You could accomplish that by using coconut oil or coconut manna.
Yep.
And vanilla.
Yeah, you could even take some coconut flakes and toast them and then add that in. That'd be good.
Nancy says, what's your favorite recipe to use the new white protein? And I've pretty much only made the bread with it so far.
Yes, I'm trying to think of what I made with it. I really, really want to make that bread pudding. I think it's called bread pudding. But it's like, it looks like a cake with like a bunch of frosting on it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Shauna says, my father and 2 half brothers are over 6 feet tall. And now my 15-year-old nephew is 5'11". I'm the only short cipher.
Oh.
Crystal has a good question. Do you guys ever let your Facebook or YouTube followers choose your next flavor?
We have taken suggestions before. Mm-hmm. I think the lemon meringue came out of a suggestion box.
But for that matter, so did the gingerbread and the guava grapefruit. Mm-hmm. But the problem is we don't let them choose it because that would insinuate that every flavor that we try actually works and works in a timely manner.
Yeah, so we just took a couple of years ago and just asked for a list. And then we actually do have a running list, and we just keep kind of compiling. And when they get so many, votes, then they end up at the top of the list, and we end up ordering that flavor to try.
I would disagree with you on that.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of we try different flavors, and the ones that work really well, we say, yeah, we'll make that.
Yeah, but we also try flavors from a list.
Yeah.
We're both right. I'm just more right.
It's like cherry. People keep on suggesting cherry, and we
tried cherry a lot.
It keeps on turning up as cough syrup.
It's stupid.
So instead, take vanilla or cookies and cream Keto Chow and add cherry flavoring to it. There you go.
Yay!
Nancy says, how would you make a Keto Chow chocolate cherry Keto Chow shake?
Nice.
Use chocolate Keto Chow.
And
add
put
cherry
flavor in it.
Like the Da Vinci or Torani's sugar-free syrup.
Yeah.
That would be perfect.
Why does it feel like we're sitting on the floor today?
Because it's not angled down as much. Let's see. Carrie says, to Shauna, crunchy peanut better.
Oh.
Let's see. Catherine says car shopping can be a nightmare when you're very tall. I'm 6 feet, long legs. My fiance was 6'4".
Right.
Long torso. We ended up in a minivan.
Yeah. Okay. So this is so funny. When Chris and I met, he had a little tiny, this big Geo Metro, and I'm like, how?
When you have the front seat all the way back, like it was almost touching the back seat. Hey, that's fine.
So something that he's loved, and that I've loved, is we both have the seats all the way back in all of the cars I think that we have, and so
we're about the same.
Our legs are about the same length.
Yeah, we don't have to adjust the mirrors when we get into
I never have to. I only have to adjust the mirrors if the kids drive. But it's his torso that's longer. So we've got the same length of legs, I think, and he just has a couple inches of torso. Oh. I have a lot of neck.
Sean says, Ninja Cream, powered by Hot Rod. This says ice cream maker and Black Sun are on my wish list.
Nice.
We're laughing about 5'13". Jim says, do you have a keto-friendly brine for smoked turkey? Salt in water is the best one. Add some pepper on there if you want. That's probably the best thing to do. Jerry says if you use coconut manna with banana and make bread, it could be called Brahmana bread. Seriously, dude? You're
what?
in time out. Dorothy says, yeah, blender, toaster, air fryer scares my dog, so she runs to the bedroom when I use them.
Oh, that's
if I get
so
a Ninja
funny.
Cream, I'd have to make ice cream out in the garage.
Yeah.
Shane Shin says, I have a chocolate keto chow in the freezer today. I'm going to try and make ice cream with no ice cream maker.
I believe in
Somebody made a recommendation on the Facebook support group to pour keto chow into an ice cube tray.
Okay.
Freeze that and then run that through a blender.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea.
Ray says, what's coconut manna? Coconut manna is the flesh of coconut made into a nut butter would be the best way to describe it.
Yeah, but it's not super thin. It's kind of thick.
Well, it depends on what the ambient temperature is.
True. If you're in the winter, then it's a lot thicker.
Becca says I'm lobbying for blackberry, blueberry, or berry.
Berry would be good. Becca berry.
Let's see. Randy says, what about a savory cheese flavor? Tried that. Doesn't work.
Cheese
That's
is
why
not great.
There is this thing called the beef soup base.
I know you can put cheese in it.
It's an unflavored base that you can add any flavor you want. Mm-hmm. Hey, imagine that.
We use the beef a lot, actually.
Giving you a hard time, Randy. Adrienne says about butterscotch keto chow. I think the chocolate toffee tastes like butterscotch. Sean says now I want to try keto chow chocolate with the red licorice. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Catherine says my dad's 6'8", drove around in a Honda Civic.
Oh man.
Jill's got to go. See you later, Jill.
I mean, the size of the feet on that tall of a person though, they're like.
Dorothy says Crystal Light has cherry drops with caffeine. Not sure if it's true keto or dirty keto. Now,
well, it depends on the sweetener, not the sweetener necessarily, the ingredients of the thing, right?
It also depends on what arbitrary definition you're using for clean keto or for dirty keto. Typically, those terms are used for gatekeeping, and a lot of times you'll find it on Facebook groups where people are telling other people that their keto food choices are not good enough.
I'm sure that Dorothy is not.
I don't think that's what she means. But I caution using those terms. The Crystal Light, if it's a liquid, okay, so the Crystal Light packets do contain maltodextrin because otherwise, instead of being this big, they would be that big.
Yes.
Whereas the squeezy stuff, generally speaking, does not have any of that. And depending on which sweeteners you're tolerant of, most of the squeezy ones are made using sucralose, which would probably work really well. But again, if you don't do caffeine, then you wouldn't like those anyway.
I think one thing is important to note, to think about. Sorry, yes. I'm wiggling a lot. My leg was itching. I had to scratch it. Is this product going to help me achieve my goals or help me get where I want to be? Is it because there's a lot of great treats and stuff out there and they're wonderful and they make you feel like you're part of whatever is happening and whatever. But if it's going to derail you because you have such a hard time not eating it, right? Then don't buy it. And I think that that's something you have to have that, you're on this journey. You're learning about yourself. You're learning about what you're willing to do, what you're going to do. If Crystal Light will help you stop drinking alcohol or help you get through the day because you just need a little bit of flavoring. You need to drink a little bit more. You're going to put some electrolytes in it, whatever you need to do. Like if that's going to help you and you're going to feel good, then I think you should have some. But if you're like getting more strict and you're being really, really careful about what ingredients you're going to have and you feel like that's going to be a better option for you, then maybe you shouldn't have some. So I guess what Chris was saying and what I'm trying to say is
nicer.
is if it's going to help you, then have some. If it's going to hurt you, then try not to.
Yep. And don't let anyone else define keto for you.
Yeah, because you control what's in your house and what goes into your body.
Strictly speaking, any food that supports a ketogenic lifestyle and ketogenesis would be keto.
Yeah, and that's even like the oils that I personally try not to have. I have like them at restaurants and stuff. I'll have like the salad dressing if I want to, but when I'm at home, I try to make
ranch
my
made
own.
With soybean oil. Is that keto? Yes.
It's keto, but is it
the best?
helpful?
No.
And I noticed because I am trying to reduce inflammation as much as possible, that's something that I've chosen to do for myself. So I love you. You're amazing. You're doing good.
Esther says, my 6'4" brother had a Volkswagen Bug. His seat was pretty much in the back seat.
His seat was the back seat, right?
Let's see. Becky says, Tarani has a black cherry sugar-free syrup. I had the chocolate. Oh,
that sounds yummy.
The Dr. Matreya is on. Says, hey, still live. And says, I use Keto Chow to make ice cream. I'm using it in my live stream tomorrow.
Yay.
And she wants a blueberry muffin.
Nice.
I want
a blueberry muffin too.
Les says maybe chocolate cherry Keto Chow creamy ice cream with a small amount of tart dried cherries as a mix-in. That might work.
You know what I want to do?
What?
I want to make the drop biscuits with a sweet flavor and put blueberries in them.
Go for it. This is fun listening to you too. Have a great weekend. Maya says my coconut manna is like a rock right now. I have to soak the jar in hot water to get some out.
Yeah. That's
Rita says, I have the opposite issue. I have short legs and a long torso. Made riding, mounting, and the horses. Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Liz says, rub some dirt on it, keto. Yeah, there you go.
Rub some bacon on it.
Becca says, serious keto calls it sensible keto.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Dorothy says, thank you. I'll be more careful. Drops are liquid. Okay, so there you go. I'll have to take a closer look. I do caffeine. Okay.
Yep.
I personally wouldn't have a problem with those.
I wouldn't either.
Yep.
We have a lot of Crystal Light stuff.
Jessica points out that Dr. Barry says even hot dogs are better than chips. And Jerry says, no keto Nazis. And Esther says, hey, I use Keto Chow electrolytes daily. And Jerry says, yeah, no keto police here. That's one of the main reasons I love this group and community.
Yeah.
Kiro says, main thing, just keep flour, sugar, grains, and bad oils out. Make it simple.
Yep.
Crystal says, I definitely think it helps me with my keto lifestyle. Also makes it super easy on the days where I don't want to cook. I recently made the hot cereal from your website with my chocolate toffee. It was amazing. My 2-year-old even loves it.
Awesome. I'm so glad. Yeah, Holly really loves that. She's a breakfast cereal, hot cereal lady.
Okay.
So.
Shauna likes your drop biscuits with blueberries idea. Says it's super good. Alan's here just in time for us to get off.
Alan, how are you?
Mike says blueberries make stuff better. Lady Smith's laughing at you. Lewis says blueberry drop scones. There you go.
Right.
Maya says keto twins call themselves technically keto. I think that's perfect to keep the gatekeepers at bay.
Yeah.
Nancy says I use your Keto Chow electrolyte drops all day long, and everything I drink does really hot coffee deactivate anything in them? No.
That's a good question.
It is a good question.
I think because we get a little bit mixed up between minerals and vitamins, hot coffee or something will degrade vitamins, but minerals are different. They're naturally occurring.
They're rocks, essentially.
They're essentially rocks that are in the earth.
Very tiny rocks.
And they will not degrade unless they're melted down in a industrial scale.
You actually have to heat them up to nuclear fusion temperatures.
So it's not gonna have a problem. In fact, a fun thing that I've done at the office is I'll just take the daily minerals and I poured it on a plate and I'm like, see, tomorrow there will not be any liquid there left, and it'll just be salt. It'll be all the minerals. And they're like, no. Well, yeah. So you can do that too. And then you can just put it onto your food because it's salty.
Jerry wants red licorice scones.
Oh, yeah.
Synergy says, I'm going to buy some blueberry extract or emulsion to add to Keto Chow.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think I might have some.
Esther says, I really need to explore your recipes. Yeah.
Yeah, except that it's not loading to next, so you just have to kind of type in random things.
Yeah, or you can use the flavor selector. Libby says, I finally caught a live just in time for it to be over. Yeah, sorry.
How are you, Libby?
Catherine says, I bet Snickerdoodle would be good for the blueberry drop biscuits. Yes, it would.
Yes, thank you, Catherine. That's a good
Marcy
idea.
says, have a great day, you too. Betsy says, Dr. Barry was so kind to me when I said I only have $107 in FS. He said, do your best, buy the cheapest.
It's okay.
Yep.
It is. It is okay.
Marie says, I grew up with Antoinette cookies my grandmother baked.
Aww.
I plan on trying the black licorice in a cookie or biscotti.
Yeah, I bet that would be good in the pizzelle maker too. Wouldn't you think?
Synergy says, I don't think the way I eat fits perfectly in any label, so I avoid trying to use them. I just try to eat healthy.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we're going to get off. Everybody, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, everybody have a great day.
No live stream tomorrow. It's Sunday. Sleep in. But
sleep
Monday
in.
we'll catch it in. So
we appreciate you.
yeah.